Hello everyone and welcome back to Evil Genius! I am Nordigraph and we are still here conquering the world. I made some changes to the base, as you can probably see. I also took the liberty of getting some money, so let's explain a bit what I did. Basically, on the last episode we gained the opportunity to build a power plant right here. The things in the power plant are quite expensive. As you can see, it's 10,000 here. A power generator, it occupies a 6x6 grid, a 3x3 grid, sorry, 3x3 grid, and a capacitor. Basically a capacitor stores energy, as you can see this little bar here, in case you run over the power threshold. I also built some more lockers around the base so we can hold more minions, and also I made a holding cell here. Try to make both the power plant and the holding cells quite back in the base, quite away from the entrance. So if people escape, they have quite a long way and pass quite through a big number of your minions in order to escape, and they can't get to your power because power is pretty important. And on this, I also built a hotel. If you see a hotel, this is how you build it. It's quite very expensive. It's one of the more expensive things you can build. You can build it like this. You put a hotel wing, a hotel hub, and then you can build a wing on the sides of it, like so. And it will hold tourists, which are things that we'll see in a second. Right after I capture that maid, actually. She'll be captured right now because she's gonna pass through about 80 minions. Oh, she's running. Oh, she's running. Oh, shit. Also, the infirmary you'll be able to build it after one of your minions die. I killed one of my minions just for that same reason. And we captured the maid, and we're gonna take her to the holding cells now. I guess I can take the time to explain a bit about the world domination screen. Here, I built some more control panels. So this is basically what you need in order to see info in every single country. The best way to gather money, I feel, is going into the more expensive places and sending about 5 minions. Alright? Every minion has a stat in stealing, plotting, right here, if you see, let's get close. Plotting basically shows what you can do in the place. Stealing, which is, well, gathering money, and there's endurance, which is how well they'll survive if there's an enemy force in that place. You probably see the different colored places too. It's the different force of justice controlling the area. Patriot controls mostly North America and Japan. Anvil controls mostly Asia. And Hammer control the Soviet countries, basically. They don't have a country with a 9 hating of money. The highest they have is 6. They also control... What? Oh. We can now build a interrogation chair, so let's do that. I'm gonna build a couple of interrogation chairs here. And now let's go, because we gotta interrogate the maid. Now let's go back. Smash controls South America and Africa. I got no idea why either. They both, I guess it's what was left. And Saber controls South Africa and Europe and Australia. They are the five forces of justice that we'll deal with in this place, in this game. And later on, each one of them has specific agents they have to each. It's like a super agent, like we have henchmen, you know. Each one of the forces of justice has one that we'll see. It's quite a long while actually until we won't see it in this episode, for example. And I forgot to set up my timer. Oh, great. Alright, my timer is going on, and I'll explain a little bit. We can toggle these things, which is the information. We can toggle our minions As you can see, this is not enough for the forces of justice to be sending forces against you. So it's pretty good to have 5. Also different, how can I put this? Different types of minions generate a certain type of heat. We can go to our minion screen right now. Do we have a not yet. Basically this minion screen here. These are the military minions. The guards, for example, are here. We'll open more as we go through the game. These are the science minions, and these will be the social minions, which are the first one we'll unlock, as you can probably see. The social minion, it doesn't generate heat at all. In fact, if you plan out well which minions you send to a place, you can generate basically a very small amount of heat, because they generate so little heat. Now, the science minions are very good at plotting, and we can interrogate her. Now we can right click here, and we're going to have someone come and interrogate her. Now, while we wait for that, I'll keep explaining here. The science minions are very good at plotting, at finding new acts of infamy for us to do. Acts of infamy will raise our notoriety. I made a mistake. 2 mistakes actually. I kept making that mistake and correcting myself. It's heat, not notoriety. That is the bad thing. Notoriety is actually quite good. And if a minion quits the company, he won't generate heat. It's when tourists are panicked and they run away, it's when they generate heat to their specific countries. You can see that when the tourists will come, I was playing better when the tourists come. Now, military are just good at protecting other minions. When you send, there's a chance that when you send them to do a job, for example, we can do this. I'll actually do this since we only need 2 workers to do this. Let's send 5 just to make sure that we can actually get this done. We're gonna steal this right here. A prestigious Californian university is building an extension to their campus library. Send some minions to the construction site to pay for the blueprints and building materials. Once you have these, the archive room can be built in the base and replenish minion smarts. So I'm gonna send some minions to get this. And basically, if we send military minions, there's a very small chance that any of them will die. Especially if there's enemy forces of justice in that place. And why aren't... Come on. Someone go interrogate the bitch. Come on.
Prisoner interrogation order confirmed. Awaiting interrogation device selection.
Well, since that's pretty much what I have talked about, I'll guess I'll wait until someone has the goodwill of going there. Also, what is important thing, the hotel door, which you can build. Be sure to make sure anyone can use this door, otherwise no tourist will go in there. That's pretty much it. So I guess I'll see when someone has the goodwill of going there and interrogating her, or when I finish this. Okay, guys, we are here again. As you can see, I'm going to start this mission. It takes 4 minutes. The more people you have, the more science minions you have. Since we don't have any, I won't put them here. And the more people you have working on the control panels, the faster it will go. But since I don't have any science minions, I can't really put anyone there. It will also generate a certain amount of heat, 10, and what will gain 1 authority for it. Someone deserted the organization. Alright. Oh, sorry guys. Right here, we have to select the interrogation device. I'm an idiot. Sorry, I got extremely distracted. We have to give the interrogation order and right click right here, left click, interrogation, right click on the chair. You can actually, there's a couple of other things you can interrogate them in. We don't have any of them yet. so don't worry about that. But yeah, so pretty soon we should see someone going to her, interrogate her. At least I hope. Okay, we finally got the guy to go interrogate her. Now this is what happens when they interrogate anyone, basically, even super agents. That we'll see later on. They'll kick them in the chair. It's pretty great. Now tell me, where's Rachel? Where's Rachel? And basically, when we can get specific special trainers that we can get, like maids. There's diplomats and things like that we can get, and we interrogate them, we get new classes. That's how we get new classes. Except for another way, which we'll unlock in a second here. And we're almost done with the mission, I think. Yeah, just about 40 seconds still. So I guess I'll see you guys when the mission is done. That's probably the best thing. Alright guys. As you can see, we turned into a valet. And we can get a bunch of other things now. We can make an inner sanctum, which is, well, serves no purpose except to heal your evil genius. We can build a training room, which is quite important, so we'll do that now. Let's build a training room right here. Try to make it biggish.
Pacific Radio. This is Pacific FM, and I'm Larry Driscoll, keeping you up to date with regional events from California all the way up to Alaska. The story on everyone's lips today is the big felony committed earlier. No one knows who's responsible yet, but everyone's got a theory. Isn't that right, Bill? Haha, yeah. Even the penguins in Alaska got a theory, Larry. Penguins are from the South Pole, Bill. Damn it, Larry. Why do you always show me up on air?
Well, as you guys heard, our mission is done, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take back... Well, we lost 3. Good thing I sent 5. I'm gonna take those guys back. We'll probably see a few invasions in the base, but it's not too worrisome. Let's make sure that we build everything right. I'm gonna make this room smaller, although we will make it bigger later on. Let's make sure we got everything in its place.
Object will be moved shortly.
Actually,
Warning, placing this object here.
yes, I'm aware.
Another
Don't worry.
object inaccessible.
Actually, we can do this.
This object is inaccessible and must be moved if it is to be used.
And now we can do
Object
this
move
now.
order confirmed.
Now, we completed the first objective, and now we gotta get crime lords. Each crime lord is in a special... Shit. You know what? I'll build the rooms, as you guys will see later on, and I'll come back when I'm done. Okay, guys, we are back now. I've built a couple of the things. Well, one thing, actually. I just want to explain a bit. The inner sanctum, you need a conference table and your chair, basically. That's basically what you get here. This is the training room. Make so you can actually grow it, because you'll need to build more stuff. Not on the first island, I think.
Security door bypassed.
Oh, there's people in the base. Kill him! Kill him! Anyway. See, they already started invading our base here. And they'll go around searching for things to get heat. But every room I have that generates heat in some form or another, as you can see here, it generates 1 heat, I have sealed, so they won't really get any... I need to build a door here too. That's killed for me.
Object has been ordered.
There are things that generate heat. The infirmary will have things that generate heat too. I think, yeah, each one of these generates heat. Surprisingly, none of these generate heat. I think nothing in this. This is the staff room, where the minions will go to regenerate most of their stats.
Construction unpaused.
We have things that generate, we have nothing that generate heat there. Mess hall is the same. You can be, now I'm going to go over what you can build in each so far. A reclining chair, drinks machine, and a table tennis table. Basically. Here is the archives, they go to regenerate their smarts. We can build a reading table mostly right now. And we'll have to wait until they're done with that. Let's have them build the rest here. This is the mess hall, you can build a counter and a mess hall counter. The mess hall, I don't think there's much of a difference between each one. The sub one is more expensive. Maybe they regenerate different amounts of stats for the minions, but the mess hall counter is actually an interrogation device. The lower they're smart, the enemies, excuse me, smarts. So be aware of that. I can also grow a little bit of our armory here. I'm gonna make it a little bigger. I don't want this, I can make it so. Alright, I think this is big enough because we are gonna get some security cameras up in this.
Object purchase order confirmed.
And here, here, and here, and here, and here. I think this is pretty good. 6, it's a good number. This island isn't really that big, so we don't need that many. So when this is done, I guess when everything's done, I'll come back. Guys, I guess while we build the stuff, this will be social, science, and military minions. I can explain what we're going to do in regards of the missions. Now this guy, we need to get the crime lord, so we need to build an inner sanctum and get a conference table, we are on the way of doing that. They're growing there right now to get those. And we also need to get Armin Krishnan, the Marvin DeLuca, which is the Mafia of North America, laying low. And there are 5 crime lords, and each one of them is in one of these places. The first guy that we need to get, Armin Krishnan, is in India, where... Really? Here? Yeah, India. Right here. So we're gonna send some minions there to investigate and plot. Oh, actually I think we had some friction here. We lost some minions. See, task complete. And since we are almost done, I guess I'll keep building the stuff here. And I'll keep doing the missions. Now the other guys, I forgot to mention, the Mafia guy is right here. We're gonna send some minions to plot. And the other guy, the laying low, is I think in Central Asia. I might be wrong, or so. I don't remember. Right here, actually, that's where this guy is. We're gonna send 5 guys to plot here. We can always get more of these guys to get more people, so we can raise our army. I'm actually going to prepare some, so we can get this guard here and the technician here. So always pay attention, because as you saw, we need 5 LAs, which is 5 of the social minions to deal with them. And so I guess we can take this guy back, take everyone back. We need 4 workers here, so it's a good thing we sent 5 there. And how many do we need for the guard? 5. I'm gonna send 5 to do the job. Hopefully we can get this done. They're currently plotting right over there. Also be careful with your heat. Always pay attention to your heat. It's important. I've already sent 1 guy to train. I have more than 1 training apparatus. That's very important. And the timer is useless now because I forgot to stop when I stopped talking. Anyway, we're gonna have pretty much, I'm gonna do all the objectives that we have now, then I'm gonna stop. So this is pretty much, we're gonna get all of the minions we can get right now and get the crime lords, well, part of them to come here. Oh, we now have tourists in our island. So now these guys, as you can see, this is, I think those are the Patriots. Am I right or not? I don't remember the symbols of the guys, but the tourists, this is the symbol of where they're from. And if they are panicked and they leave the island, you raise the heat by a small amount in a country they come from, which can be kind of annoying. That's why you build the hotel, so they can be, you know, distracted mostly from the place. We actually have some invaders here looking for stuff, but they won't find anything because I'm sneaky. I'm very, very sneaky. Oh, we got this. I'm gonna leave them plotting for a bit. Oh, hide. Now this is how you avoid. See, this is a force of justice that's present here. We put them to hide. We won't lose. We won't generate any heat. We won't do anything. And this guy here won't kill our agents, which is great. Also, I probably should start doing this mission here.
Mission underway.
I'm gonna send 3 more, just to make sure. We had a deserter. Well, we can kill them, but I just rather leave them be, you know. We actually got another... And it's actually a guy that was going to become a valet that left, is that it? No, he's leaving for the place. Now, just explaining how we train things, this is how you train. You gotta make sure this is a universal number of minions you can have. So I have 70 assigned to be workers and 10 assigned to be valets. So be aware of that when you're doing this. Do we have forces of justice here? No. No, we don't, but I can start this mission. I'm gonna start this mission now, and then I'll probably wait a little bit until we get a drop in authority, and then I'll go after the guy. We need 5 guards. I'll have to wait until I get the guard here. So that's that. I'll see you guys then.
Hola, this is the Smash World service. Citizens in all Smash territories are being urged to remain vigilant as the spate of kidnappings continues. Skilled civilians are being spirited away by the evil organizations for an unknown purpose. In an off-the-record comment, one Smash official said that the chances of rescuing the hostages were slim to none.
Okay, so we finished the guard mission, the technician mission. We are going to send him to his jail cell now. So I guess we'll see you guys when he's done being interrogated. And we finished the technician too.
This is an Anvil World Service transmission. The chairman begs his loyal citizens to be on the lookout for suspicious foreigners on Chinese soil. The evil organization continues to prey on our civilians, perhaps hoping to somehow exploit their skills. The chairman assures you that these infidels will be stopped, and the party will once more be triumphant.
And we got this guy too. We got to show the guy. We need 5 technicians. So I guess I can leave now. I can get them back since I can't do anything about them, you know. Now guys, we are briefly back so I can explain a bit about the security system that I set up. Now when you build cameras, you can choose cameras and speakers. Without the speakers, the guys won't know when they say, oh, there's someone invading such place. So you can choose which system you want to put it on, and it shows right there when you click on a security system. This is our cameras that I set up. One here, so if the guys are here, they'll hear. like if any of them come out on the number 2 cameras, we'll see them, you know, people here will hear them coming in 1, and we just needed a 4 for this, so this is the 4th one, and this are the 3rd ones that I made. I should probably set up a 3rd camera right here. Alright. Okay. Now we got our other minions, so I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna take out 20 workers. It's 50. So we can do this. We actually got all the social workers we need. 10 and 10, and our capacity is exactly what we need. So I guess I'll see you guys when all of these minions are trained. I'll go ahead and capture the guy that needed 10 volleys to do the job. Where was he? Right here, right? No, that's the guard. This is the guy, right? Yeah. So I'll send 8 volleys to do this job. So 2 can stay behind and train more in case I need them. Usually that's what you do. You send enough to do the job done and some left over. And a lot of people are deserting. I don't care. And you send the rest to train up. This here, I forgot to mention, raises the stats so people will actually, you know, train faster, which is good. And I'll see you guys when everything's done. Alright. Guys, I want to explain 2 things really quick. When I hover my mouse over this guy, we'll say a poor anvil burglar. There are different types of agents and burglars steal stuff that we stole, basically. There's investigators, which generate heat really fast, and a couple of others. Now this guy, there's an infiltrator, which is really good at getting stuff.
The streets are teeming
And we
with
actually
people
succeeded
hoping for a glimpse of
in getting the crime lord.
The charismatic crime boss who's come out of hiding for the
We
first
lost
coming years
some
to catch a
valays
plane
on the
to an
process,
unknown
but
destination. Despite his
we got him.
history,
We got him.
remains a popular Indian folk hero for defying
And the
British
higher the
colonial
heat,
rule.
the
It is
better
not yet
the
known
agents
when
that will
ventured
come.
out, but whoever he is planning to meet must be very important.
We're gonna make that guy get weakened. And I want to explain a bit what the minions do, each minion. The technicians and the science minions will research stuff later on, and for now they'll just fix stuff that gets broken by agents of the forces of justice. And the guards will obviously protect the base, that's pretty much what they do. And the social minions will take care of minions that, you know, get tired. If they get too much tired, they'll pass out. They'll take care of the tourists and everything. They'll stay in the hotel, taking care of the tourists and such. And now I guess I should go on, and I'll come back when I have 10 of each here, and I can send them to go get the other guys. I'll come back then.
Coast is abuzz with rumors that Marvin DeLuca, the reclusive crime boss, has been spotted boarding a plane at a private airfield outside Los Angeles. DeLuca is rarely seen in public since the famous Laszlo twin murders. So, whatever has drawn the Don out of his hiding must be important. Perhaps a grand meeting of crime bosses, Bill? Brr, I wouldn't like to be in a room with guys like that. All those big guns. You think they're compensating for something, Larry? Eh? Well, I must stress that Bill's views do not represent my own.
Bill, you want to get...
Okay, we got Marvin DeLuca. Now, I wanted to show you guys this too. Risk is the chance that your units will die. It's basically the difficulty of the act of infamy. So I guess I'll see you guys when I'm back again, when the last guy is got. We got the last guy. Now I have to grab 3 more, but we'll do that on the next episode. I'd just like to thank Vega. Let's leave this going.
The Chinese underworld has finally been thrust out into the open. It is believed that he may be attending a meeting with other powerful crime bosses. This man has defied the party on many occasions, so it is your duty to apprehend the villain if you see him.
Yeah.
The chairman
So we got the last guy. They'll hang around in the table here, the conference table. The other guys are probably coming here already. Let's see where they are. I don't know. They're probably on the way. But anyway, we still have 3 more guys to go, but we'll do that on the next episode. I'll grab this guy's back, and I wanted to thank Vega, Hat-Wearing Gamer, and Sunnyside193 from the faction of players, which is a new site I joined. Thanks for enjoying my content. I was going to say thank you yesterday, but you come to learn that I forget stuff really often. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next episode on the flip side. Bye!